hours given, I count them still. All the hours given against my will. Some taken inventory. All the hours given and what was lost, and what remained and what the hours made. All the hours given, light and shade, of time that passed and living. Everyone, I'm in love with me, accounting, not in greed, more in the manner of a carefully turning, checking what the pages hold. The hours given and the hours sold for less than they were worth, and no one spent. 'Cause I could either will this or the night for what they became, and I'm surprised mother has it on. The hours given. All the hours given, I count them still. All the hours given against my will. Sometimes in the inventory, the cost. All the hours given and what was lost, and what remained and what the hours made. All the hours given, light and shade, of time that passed and living. Everyone, the hours given to the ones I love rank highest, and I never had enough of them. A specific hour in a room with someone I've since lost. The afternoon that seemed like any other, which became the last of its specific kind. The same hour dressed in ordinary and then gone. All the hours given, and we carry on. And if I could return to any hour, I'd choose the unremarkable, the flower of Tuesday of a morning, without weight of coffee in the kitchen, running late for nothing of a conversation made, of nothing which was everything, the trade of ordinary hours for the remarkable. All the hours given and the remarkable. All the hours given, and I'm grateful. All the hours given, married, but how then was mine, was living, was the song. All the hours given and more to come. Half-light people, that's what we became. Half-light people, never quite the same. In any room too bright for the dark crowd. Half-light people, never quite as loud as the daylight people, and too dim. Half-light people for the fully lit, the slim between. That's where we live, the in-between. Half-light people, the most beautiful I've seen. I've never fit the fully bright, the loud, the confident majority, the crowd of the well-lit who move through daylight easy. And I've never been the dark and queasy cynics either. I live in between, the half-light where the nuance can be seen, where nothing is entirely one thing. Half-light people and the songs we sing are neither hymns nor dirges, something else. Half-light people putting things on shelves. Half-light people, that's what we became. Half-light people, never quite the same. In any room too bright for the dark crowd. Half-light people, never quite as loud as the daylight people, and too dim. Half-light people for the fully lit, the slim between. That's where we live, the in-between. Half-light people, the most beautiful I've seen. The half-light is the hour of the real, the dusk, the dawn, the spaces where you feel the world without its performance. And the half-light people are the ones who do the math of in-between, who know that neither pole is where the truth is, that the actual soul of anything is in the middle, where the half-light falls the most specific air. Something for the either or, have seen the world in more than two positions. Know the texture of the middle, of the slow consideration, of the not quite sure. That's actually the most intelligent cure for certainty. Come in the half-light's warm. Half-light people, that's our specific form. Half-light people, I have found my kind. Half-light people, beautiful. bodies alone in the half-light. We are many and we see half-light people. The specific beauty of the nuanced of the neither nor the space. Half-light people, this is our rightful place. What the dark grows, you wouldn't believe. What grows underneath the weave of ordinary in the unseen space. But the dark grows things of grace, things that need the absence of the light. What the dark grows in the specific night of the interior, the slow, the deep. What the dark grows while the surface sleeps. The mushrooms need the dark, they fruit below the surface of mycelium, the slow network of the underground, the vast intelligence of what the dark has masked in the root space. And I've come to think that I am like that, at the brink of something always growing in the shade. The best of what I am and dark was made. And darkness is not absence, it's the womb of everything that's coming. Dark is room. The dark grows and you wouldn't believe. The dawn grows underneath the weave of ordinary and unseen space. What the dark grows, things of grace, things that need the absence of the light. What the dark grows in the specific night of the interior, the slow, the deep. What the dark grows while the surface sleeps. The best ideas have come at 2 a.m. The best decisions when the stratagem of daylight reasoning had gone to bed, and something in the dark reached through instead to hand me the exact thing that I needed. The intuition long unheeded, finally audible in the quiet dark. What the dark grows, the truest mark. And in the dark of loss, the specific dark of grief, of ending, I have found the spark of things I didn't know I was becoming. The dark was working all along, was humming with the growth of the next version me. After, and I couldn't see the growth because it was beneath the floor. What the dark grows, I trust it more. What the dark grows, I have been the dark grows. I have been the star interior, and now I see the fruit of what was growing from the root of all the dark. nuisance, just the growing, just the ground. The color after I know it well. Color after impossible to tell in language, but the eye knows and the skin. The color after rain, the world washed thin of everything accumulated clear. The color after rain, the atmosphere changed and everything exactly what it is. Color after rain, the world is his. After the rain, the green is so itself. It almost hurts, pulled down from the shelf of ordinary, made extraordinary by the washing, and the ordinary becomes the luminous, the pavement black and gleaming, and the world brought back to its essential. And I always feel the color after rain is the most real, and grief is rain, and after it the green, the most specific green I've ever seen. The color after rain, I know it well. The color after rain, impossible to tell in language, but the eye knows and the skin. The color after rain, the world washed thin of everything accumulated clear. The color after rain, the atmosphere changed and everything exactly what it is. The color after rain, the world is his. I've been waiting for the color, standing at the end of something, knowing where I'm at. Is the pre-color still inside the rain of the specific year? And the refrain of waiting for the wash to finish, for the color to arrive, to see the floor of the world. We lit the color after, lost the color after rain, whatever the cost. And you said, when it's done, you said the green will be the greenest green you've ever seen. I didn't believe you in the rain. I couldn't see past the rain, the stain. rest of my days. The color after rain, the rest of my days. Open frequency. Open frequency. Open frequency, I'm broadcasting now. Open frequency, I don't know how to reach you, but the signal's going out. Open frequency, without a doubt that something in the dark receives that you. Open frequency is someone too, with a dial turn searching. We might open frequency tonight, tonight. We've been close so long, the static built around the signal and the accumulated silt of care and caution layered over time until the broadcast was a pantomime of what it was before. And I forgot the open frequency, the clear and hot signal of a self unguarded free. Open frequency, the original me. And clearing the static takes the kind of courage that is mostly being tired of the static. Open frequency, I'm broadcasting now. Open frequency, I don't know how to reach you, but the signal's going out. Open frequency, without a doubt that something in the dark receives that you. Open frequency, or somewhere too, with a dial turn searching, and we might open frequency. Connect tonight. The radio astronomers aim their dishes at the dark, collecting the small fishes of signal in the cosmic static. Wait for years for something that would indicate that out there in the frequency there's more than silence, and they keep the channel for the incoming open. And I want open frequency, that kind of want. So here's my open frequency tonight, the clearest signal that I have, despite the years of static, despite the careful here. I am broadcasting, and if you're near enough to catch the signal, if the band aligns, if you have learned to understand the dialect, tune in. I'm on the air, open frequency. I'm finally there. Open frequency, and you received it. Open frequency, and you believed it was real. The signal, not the static. Open frequency, not automatic, but chosen. bruised frequencies, the ones that ache. Bruised frequencies, the ones that make body remember what the mind. Bruised frequencies has tried to find a way around the sonic scar. Bruised frequencies, the ones that are the hardest channels and the most alive. Bruised frequencies, the ones that survive. There are sounds I can't hear clean, a chord, and no specific key, a word, a port, glass of something at a certain time. The bruised frequency of the almost rhyme between the present moment and the past that lives inside the sound, and I hold fast to the bruised ones. They're the proof, the bruised frequency, the living truth. The bruised ones vibrate different, carry weight of all the times they sounded early, late. Bruised frequencies, the ones that ache. Bruised frequencies, the ones that make the body remember what the mind. Bruised frequencies has tried to find a way around the sonic scar. Bruised frequencies, the ones that are the hardest channels and the most alive. Bruised frequencies, the ones that survive. A song can hold a whole biography, the bruised frequency, the topography of a life mapped onto sound. And I have songs I cannot hear without the high and terrible return of something gone. The bruised frequency keeps carrying on beyond the end of what it signified. Bruised frequencies, they never fully die. shade of right and wrong, the moral of it could have been somewhere left a midnight where it ends. And I have always been a night geography, somewhere left a midnight, that is me. Somewhere left a midnight, that's where I live. Somewhere left a midnight, what I give and what I take, the hours that I'm on. Somewhere left a midnight, past the line, a reason to pull into something else. Somewhere left a midnight, where the shelves are full of things I haven't named in a day. Somewhere left a midnight, that's where I stay. The insomniacs and the creatives know this country left a midnight, where the flow of something opens and the barriers between the thought and the expression in between, the feeling and the finding of the word they thin. And somewhere left a midnight heard for the first time what I'm actually saying. Somewhere left a midnight always staying. If you find me somewhere left at midnight, don't fix it, don't suggest the early night and reasonable hours. Don't advise the schedule, just come in, no surprise in the finding. I've been here forever, somewhere left a midnight way. Have the interior's most itself. Somewhere left a midnight, off the shelf of the expected. Somewhere left a midnight, I am here. Somewhere left a midnight, and the clear dark of it is everything I need. Somewhere left a midnight, guaranteed to be the truest version of the self. Somewhere left a midnight, off the shelf of the constructed. Somewhere left and true, somewhere left of midnight, waiting you.
The ones who hold the light of
That's what love restores. Who leave and none, those who say, and I have finally grown into the knowing they're different species, believers and the captain, the pieces they leave behind. Warmth of someone who has stayed through every storm, not trapped but choosing every day again. The kept ones, and I count them when the night is long and everything feels thin. The kept ones are the ones I let back in. The kept ones, the ones who stay. The kept ones, through the ordinary day and through the extraordinary night. The kept ones, the ones who hold the light of their own life and still turn toward the kept ones. Love as its own reward, not loud, not grand, just present, yours. The kept ones, that's what love restores. The kept ones call on Tuesday, not just when the birthday comes or when the now and then occasion makes it easy. They call for no reason, which is every reason, all the reasons gathered into one. The kept ones are the ones who never slept through your emergency, who showed the cost of care. Kept ones, nothing lost. And I wanna be a kept one, wanna stay through the ordinary, through the gray, and through the luminous, the Monday hard, and through the Sunday soft, to keep the guard of my attention on the ones I love, not just the easy times above. The fair weather, the kept ones do the kept things, showing up before the death. The kept ones, I am counting them tonight. The kept ones, and they are the light by which I navigate the stars. The kept ones, the specific Estamos bajo el mismo cielo roto, mirando el mismo azul, el mismo voto que un día hicimos sin saber el costo de separarnos por un mal acuerdo bajo el mismo cielo roto. Tú y yo, lejos pero cerca del mismo dolor. Las nubes pasar lentamente y pienso si tú también las ves presente en otra ciudad bajo el mismo manto de un cielo que nos vio crecer un canto que ahora se quiebra en mil pedazos finos como cristal en caminos distintos, pero el cielo no sabe de fronteras, nos sigue uniendo aunque quisiera, y aunque la distancia pese cada día, el cielo roto guarda mi nostalgia. Estamos bajo el mismo cielo roto, mirando el mismo azul, el mismo voto que un día hicimos sin saber el costo de separarnos por un mal acuerdo bajo el mismo cielo roto. Tú y yo, lejos pero cerca del mismo dolor. A veces miro arriba y te imagino mirando el mismo punto en tu camino, quizás al mismo tiempo sin saberlo. Compartimos un suspiro, un anhelo de que algún día el cielo se repare y ya no haya distancia que separe lo que un día fue completo, fue presente antes de que el silencio fuera urgente. Y seguir siendo cielo, quizás nosotros también, sin perder el vuelo. Quizás roto no significa terminado, solo significa que aún hay algo guardado. Estamos bajo el mismo cielo roto, y aunque distante sigue el mismo voto de recordar lo que un día fuimos antes de que las nubes nos cubrieran bajo el mismo cielo roto. Tú y yo, lejos pero cerca del mismo dolor. Tidal Grammar, the links Speaking tides, I always have the rush of feeling in the receding hush of it. The grammar of my inner sea is tidal, and the ones who stay with me learn the rhythm on the retreat is not rejection, just the incomplete breath between the words, the ebb that makes the flood more. Tidal grammar, what it takes, and you who know the title, you who wade through the air, you know the flood is great. Tidal grammar, the language of the pool. Tidal grammar, when the heart is full and emptying at once, the push, the give. Tidal grammar, the way we have to live in the rhythm, in and out, the sentence made of coming and of going, and the fade between. Tidal grammar, that's the tongue. Tidal grammar, since the world was young. The moon writes tidal grammar on the sea without intention, just by being free of effort. And the sea responds in full, the complete sentence of the oceanic pull. And we who live beside the inner ocean know that love is just a similar notion to bodies and their gravitational say. Tidal grammar, written every day. Particular turn and pull, the way your silence means the sea is gathering, not gone, just presently below the visible. And when you flood, I'll know it. I'll be standing in the mud of the foreshore, ready, knowing full well tidal grammar has its own to tell. Tidal grammar, I have learned to read. Tidal grammar, everything I need is in the rhythm, in and out, the made and unmade sentence, and the trade of flood and ebb between us and the sea. Tidal grammar, you and me in our own oceanic back and forth. Tidal grammar, south and north. A glass between, and I press my hand. The glass between, and you understand. Through the glass, the warmth is lost. The glass between, and at what cost? We stand here seeing, but not touched. The glass between, I've missed you so much on this side, and you on yours, the clear. There are people I can see completely, who I cannot reach, and so discreetly I maintain the observation watch, the life lived on the other side, no notch carved in the glass, no opening made, just the viewing, just the colonnade of other people's warmth behind the pain, the glass between, the watching in the rain. And glass is not a wall, it lets you see the exact shape of what you cannot be inside. The glass between, and I press my hand. The glass between, and you understand. But through the glass, the warmth is lost. The glass between, and at what cost? We stand here seeing, but not touched. The glass between. I've missed you so much on this side, and you on yours the clear. The glass between, but you're not here. I've been on both sides, and the inside's warm, but carries its own glass, its own inform, additive barrier from everyone else. On the outside, every person shelves their glass between. It's not a choice, it's just the structure of the human voice that speaks from inside, looking out the skin. It's the glass between the world and And sometimes, rarely, someone finds the seam where the glass is thinner, and the dream of actual contact, actual warmth comes through, not perfectly, but north and off of nothing. And we call that love, the thinning of the glass, the push and shove of two people pressing from both sides until the glass between slightly slides. The glass between, it's in the little you. The glass between, the warmth came through, and perfectly but real. And I received the glass between, and I believed for the first time that the glass could move. The glass between, we found our groove of pressing, and the glass between us here. The glass between. The maps of what we lost. Pale cartography. The lines, the cost of every border drawn and every road. Pale cartography, the carried load of all the places that we left behind. Pale cartography, the maps we find inside the chest, the territory there. Pale cartography, the landscape bare. Cartographer who draws the borders of the gone without a pause for sentiment, just the accurate line of where I was and what I thought was mine and now belongs to the past tense, the pale country of the no longer without fail. Pale maps are the truest faded ink, still shows the shape, just makes you stop and think. Pale cartography, the maps of what we lost. Pale cartography, the lines, the cost of every border drawn and every road. Pale cartography, the carried load of all the places that we left behind. Pale cartography, the maps we find inside the chest, the territory there. Pale cartography, the landscape bare. And you are on the map, a city once inhabited, and now the pale stunts of what the city was. The outline stays, the streets are there, the faded yellow haze of what it felt like living in the you of then and now. The city's just the view from altitude. Pale cartographic mind, still held in the interior, the outline. Old maps are beautiful because they're wrong. The coastline's guessed, the measurement's not long enough for accuracy. The sea full of unknowns, and that is what I see when I map the losses wrong in scale, but true in feeling. And the pale of the faded ink is not erasure, it is time, it is the natural measure. Pale cartography, and on the map. Pale cartography, the overlap of all the territories, every place that made me. And the pale, the grace of distance turning everything to art. Pale cartography, inside my heart. The maps are pale and beautiful and mine. Pale cartography, the faded line. key, that's what you are. Rain in minor key, a falling star that doesn't land, just streaks across the dark. Rain in minor key and leaves its mark on every window, every upturned face. Rain in minor key, the most beautiful grace of something melancholic, something real. Rain in minor key, the way I feel. Today is not the major kind, not hopeful, not the cleansing, not designed to wash and renew. This rain is for the sitting with, the letting through the door of what's been waiting, the specific grief of ordinary loss, no relief. And this rain just accompany the sound of something falling in the hollow ground. And minor is not lesser, it's the key of everything that's honest. It's the real rain in minor key, that's what you are. Rain in minor key, a falling star that doesn't land, just streaks across the dark. Rain in minor key and leaves its mark on every window, every upturned face. Rain in minor key, the most beautiful grace of something melancholic, something real. Rain in minor key, the way I feel. I've been composing everything in minor since the year I learned that nothing's finer than the honest, and the honest lives in the key of gray, and what the minor gives, which is depth, which is the underneath of joy, the roots of it, the wreath of sadness that the happiness is grown from. Rain in minor key, the place I come from. There's a reason every song that stays was written in the minor. All the days that matter have a minor underneath. The laughter and the love, the minor wreath that makes them real. The undertone of loss that runs through joy like rivers through the moss. And I don't fight it, I compose in it. Rain in minor key, this is my gift. Rain in minor key, I welcome you. Rain in minor key, the gray, the blue, the specific beauty of the falling sound, the minor of the rain upon the ground of everything I am and everything I've lost and kept. Rain in minor key, sing with me in the key that holds the truth. Rain in minor key, me and the rain Shadows I keep, they stayed the same when everything else left with the light. Shadows I keep, they hold me right through the small hours, through the gray. Shadows I keep, they know the way back to who I was before the noise. Shadows I keep, my only choice. I built a life of careful, measured days of showing up and moving through the haze of ordinary, keeping every seam pressed flat, no wrinkles, nothing like a dream. Allowed to surface, dreams take up too much of the interior, too soft to touch in daylight, so I press them into shade. And that is how the shadows that I keep were made. And in the dark they breathe, they move, they speak. The shadows that I keep are what I see. Shadows I keep, they know my name. Shadows I keep, they stay the same when everything else left with the light. Shadows I keep, they hold me right through the small hours, through the gray. Shadows I keep, they know the way back to who I was before the noise. Shadows I keep, my only choice. The psychologist would have a word for it, the storing of the self in the unlit interior, the shadow keeping life. But I have found it to be less like strife and more like a museum, mine maintained with quiet care. The exhibits unchained from the pressure of performance in the shade. They are exactly what they are, unafraid. And you found the shadows, didn't run, didn't flood the room with sudden sun to fix them. You just sat inside the dim and let the shadows be. And on the rim of that specific patience, something grew between my shadows and the light of you. Not bright, not fixed, but warm enough to live. The shadows I keep, the most honest gift. Shadows I keep.